Dance has done so much good for me. My name is Lynn Hussein. Do I need to tell you? Well, I'm half a century and a little bit more. What else? I don't work anymore. I'm retired. So solely I have nothing else to do and I've found myself a hobby. Well, now it has become my life.
Wow! Okay, so what has inspired you to learn dancing?
Okay. I've always loved dancing since I was small. I think I was born loving dance.
Wow.
But because we were living back, in the 70s, and I was living in Kelantan, there is no dance academy or whatsoever then. But I used to always watch TV, and then there's always variety shows and stuff. I will follow. I will be in front of the TV and then just follow. And then sometimes, because I guess I'm such a dreamy little girl, I used to go in front of the mirror and I just dance.
Like
whatever.
MTV, like
yeah, like whatever. Like, I'm a princess, and there's no such thing as hip hop, contemporary, whatever. But it was just more ballet kind of thing. My mom used to make me dance if her guests come over. She'd go, Lee, come over. You got to entertain my friends. And I don't even remember what I did, but I just danced. And then it was the encouragement by her friends, by her giving me claps and everything. I loved that. I used to really love that. And then when I went to school, again, it was Kelantan, So it was the traditional dances. And I love performing. Any chance at performances, I will go. I'll be the one. So it was good. And then I went into uni. Also the same thing. I became the president of a ASTAG. It's called Architectural Students Theatre Group. So we did plays and all that, but we also did musical. So that's when I started doing dance drama. It was in the university. But all of that, I was like aspiring to be in a local dance community, blah, blah, blah. And then I fell in love. And then once after that, it's all over. I just dropped everything and just focused on the relationship. And then eventually I got married, and then that was it. Nothing about dance.
Since now, I would say it's like a second chance in life again.
Thank you, God.
Right? At your age, at this time of life.
Yeah.
How, ever since that you've learned dance, how has it impacted your life or transformed your lifestyle?
Oh my God, you have no idea. First of all, because of the transition, that 30 years of missing, I was lacking in self-confidence. I was lacking in a lot of things actually. Social life was zero because it's all about my daughter. In a way, I am seemingly an extrovert, but I'm actually an introvert. I do keep my boundaries with people. I'm friendly and happy, blah, 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 but I do have my walls. So when I started to open up a little bit and I found out there are socials. And I'm like, what is socials? And then they explained like there are dedicated bars or restaurants that they open up for dance floors for Latin dancers. I'm like, okay. So I went. So then I was introduced to Ivy for bachata. I went to her class. It was a sensual one. And then I was like, okay. I was a bit shy. Went in, but I get to break the ice by attending her Valentine's event.
Oh, you came to the Valentine's one?
Yes, that was the first time. What's memorable was I won Best Dressed.
Yes.
So it was a ice-breaking event, and then after that, I wasn't looking back. And then as I go into my dance, before it was just about dance, and then the passion came. And then I felt healthier. Even when I went to do my health screening, my doctor was asking, you know, for your age, you're not just healthy, you're so fit. What do you do? And I said, dance. And then I started talking to them about dance. Like my consultation was not about my health, it was about the dance.
Oh my God,
Yeah, it's good. Dance has done so much good for me in so many aspects. Like discipline, it fulfilled my social life. I've become more confident about myself. I love myself now. It opened up a lot of aspects in my life. And then most importantly is my health. And I am now, if I am injured, it's only because of dance. You know, muscle pulling and stuff, that's normal. It's sports. Yes, it's sports. No, now I am dancing every single day. If it's not because of classes, it'd be socials. And now that because I go into performance, I've got performance training. And I feel so young, so youthful and so healthy and vibrant. I feel vibrant. Like I wake up every morning, I do feel tired, but I'm like raring to go. Like, okay, what am I doing today? So I feel very alive. Someone called me a fire hose. He said, you're gonna burn out soon. I've only started last year, February, March, like end of February 2023 for bachata. Now I'm talking about bachata because to me, bachata is my soul. And then the next thing is kizomba. Kizomba is my lover. But actually they're now coming to both, you know, I'm fighting with both, but no, I put them in harmony. But I love bachata because bachata is very expressive. I get to be in touch with my femininity and not be shy about my sensuality. I don't need this. It's not dirty. You don't have to make it dirty. It's your energy. Actually, when you dance with your partner, it's the energy that you give. If you give dirty, yeah, you'll get dirty dancing. If you have sensual dance, it's beautiful. It's all about emotions. Other people are from outside looking at you dance, doing the same moves as the next person to you, but it looks different. It's because of the emotions. It's because of the energy you give out. There are some nights I don't give a shit about energy. It's like I'm tired, but I want to dance. And then my dance will be like all over the place. You know, I'll be goofy and I'll be playful and all of that. But there are nights when I feel like I want to be so dramatic that I will give it. It depends on my partner too.
Yes, the energy they give.
Yes, and it's also the level. I dance with beginners still. I know these guys will not come to me. Those who used to dance with me, they don't come to me now because they say I'm here. I said no, I'm still learning. There's no such thing as me being here. So I will encourage them. I say no, come and dance with me. I'm the one's gonna go invite them, and then I have to open up and say, this guy is at this level. I'll come to there, but I will bring him up by. Don't just dance like simply just because they are at this beginner or intermediate level. No, I give what I can give the best. I will do my shines and I will turn and I look at them and smile, and they become so inspired.
Yes.
They become so inspired that they actually don't believe that they can do the simple steps that they make could be beautiful. I'm telling you, simple basics can be beautiful.
Yes.
It's all the entire interpretation of the dancer. I don't need to go all, no. Sometimes the basic two, the basic turn, how they play with the preparation is so beautiful. There's no need for all those, I'm going to show you off where I am. No.
100 moves. I was 100 moves. They're trying to impress you with the 100
Yes.
moves.
No, it's not about the 100 moves. But when I dance with somebody more advanced, it's inspiring for me to do better.
Yes.
Yeah. Then this is okay. This is a crazy bit. I don't only have one or two or three. I have 4 bachata teachers. I'm going every week. Every week I have 4 bachata teachers. A lot of people ask me, isn't that confusing? I say, what is there to be confused about? They teach the same basics, but then they bring their own flavor. So I am learning different flavors from different chefs of bachata. Chefs of bachata, okay? And then from this potpourri, I find my own fire. I find my own niche, my own movement. Like yes, my own style. Like Ivy, you probably be doing your side wave like that. Yeah, I have the same side wave with you, but your body moves different. My body moves different. I have a little bit of a hip hop R&B kind of flavor. I do have a little bit of that. And sometimes when I do bachata, I'm like, hey, when there's an urban bachata song comes in, my hip hop cannot stop. They always say, yeah, come on. Yeah. But it's bachata. So it's fun. Dance is so much fun. It's a way of expressing myself, and I forget about everything, whatever tiredness, worry, argument that I may have, any negativity I may have for that day or for that week, it just goes away. And then you know what? By the end of the night, I'll be like, I'm so tired, let's go makan ya mama. Go home, take a shower and sleep. Tomorrow is another day. You will always have problems. Life is not without a problem. So why waste your time worrying about it? Because problems will always be solved. You just need to be patient. And then eventually you'll be inspired to okay, first of all, is the intention, the interest. You want to go dance because you have the love for dance or not? Don't care about whether you can dance or not. First question is, do you have the passion? Do you feel dance will bring so much joy in your life? If it does, go. That's what the teachers are for. They will teach you how to move with the basics. And then when you do that, be patient. Be patient with yourself, not the teacher, yeah? It's you. Go with your own pace. Even after a three-month course, and you still feel you're moving awkward, fine. Don't feel like you're a loser just because you want to go back to basics and when everybody else moves to the next level. No, it's not about that. I still go back to basics. I still attend classes that still do basics, because sometimes when you dance so much, you develop bad habits. So you need to come back and train yourself or remind your body, this is how you do your basics. 1, 2, it keeps you grounded. It keeps you grounded and remember why you started dancing in the first place. You don't be going flying with the fairies thinking you're so good that you're like, I only dance with all these people, these younger ones, it's boring, it's irritating, annoying. No, that's why please be patient with yourself when you start dancing. When you start learning, open yourself up. Only as much as you want to. In time, you will open up a bit more. But when you go, don't be afraid to, don't be afraid to be awkward.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
There's nothing wrong being awkward, because while you are learning something basic, you are also learning about yourself in terms of your mindset, in terms of how your body moves. Sometimes you use muscles that you've never used. Sometimes it takes time for your brain to to process how these things work. So patience and perseverance. These two. That's it. And there have been times, it's not always higher. No. There have been moments when I feel so low. Like, what am I doing? Like, can I actually cope with these people? Like, why? And I feel down and all that. I give myself 1 day or 2. Maybe I just needed some rest. My first, when you brought me into, I remember the first anniversary. Yes, you got us the whole class to do all that. And it was exciting because we get to bond with our fellow students, our fellow classmates. Then when we pair up, then we have a skill that we didn't know that we were learning, is that cooperation, teamwork. And when you're in partners, then you understand partner work, because we then understand when you and Marco were teaching us the steps and everything, and then we were implementing it with our partner, designated partners, then we understood that the lead and the follower has equal responsibility to make that move work. So then we learned that. We learn about, I wouldn't say compromising, but give and take, tolerance. Like sometimes certain moves, I might be slacking, I don't understand, and my partner has to be so patient with me, and vice versa. It's fun. The whole experience was fun. The only thing was, I couldn't make it. I had to go away. But because of the spirit of belonging to a team of people doing the same thing and performing, I bought your costumes. Even though I wasn't performing, I still bought the costumes. And then later on, it came to a good use, because there was another performance which I could perform then. That experience, although it was a small one for a private event, it was equally fun. The responsibility is also equal, the commitment and everything. So it teaches a lot of things. It's character building, because you need to have discipline, you need to have drive. You need to be inspired to know that you are able to do this. I mean, so many times I will question, what if I forget what if I this, what if that. Then I realize the more I question myself like that, the lesser my performance will be. So I stop. If I start thinking like that, I say, learn it then, practice lah. If you keep practicing, if your mind go blank, your body still remembers what to do. So just do. Practice. And the good thing about choreography is that you do not depend on the lead totally. You need to know your steps. You need to carry your own weight. It's just that you need to fake that you are following. So don't do the steps before the lead does. So you need to fake to make it. So it taught me a lot to carry my own weight. It taught me a lot about weight shifting and how to be stable and all of that. So when you do performance, it's just not about your skills, it's also about your mindset. It's a holistic experience for me. And my confidence is a bit better, and then especially when you have friends who go, oh my God, you did it! You're so good at it! I was like, thank you. And then now, the big one is coming. I'm excited about Bangkok performance. I know it's going to be a bigger stage, and I know I'll be doing it in front of strangers in a different environment. You're carrying the Malaysian name. You are telling the people, hey, Malaysia has got good dancers. We are good Latin dance community here. You come over and visit us. This coming one, the difficulty level is a lot higher. And like I said, there's the thing where I'm thinking to myself, sometimes I can't believe, like, I am just over half a century, okay? And I'm doing this And I'm not just doing dance, I'm doing stunts. I'm flipping and I'm swinging and I'm spreading my legs like nobody's business. I'm pulling my muscles here and there. Again, it gives me a sense of youthfulness and healthy, and like I said earlier, I feel so alive. I cannot do. Yes, of course. Because I'm a slow learner compared to younger people. I need a lot more to process. So when you show me a new step, you may see me standing like this and just watching and stuff. I'm actually processing in my brain. Like I'm telling my brain to tell me which part of my body to move how. I need to process, understand the layers of that move. Once I understand the concept of it, then I do it physically. That's what I do. So it's slower. It's a slower process, but I'll get there. Yes. And damn, sometimes I do better than the young ones. Yes. I have to say, I have to own that because I work hard for it and I feel accomplished.
Yes.
And when you feel accomplished, it boosts up your confidence again. Dance is my life now. Even my daughter says, "Ma, you need to know when to rest." So I heed her advice. I took one day to rest. I couldn't do anything. I think about dance all the time. I advise you, if you go to socials and some guy just trying his new move and you feel unsafe, don't go ahead with the move. It's better that you don't get hurt than for you to worry about if he's gonna ask you to dance again. Don't worry about that. He will. Because I've had people who didn't want to dance with me and now he's asking me to dance all the time. And I like, but I don't play revenge. Kadancia, of course. But I need to say this word, mambolicious. Yes, the OG, the original. I know I was one of the first few ones with you. It was fun. The early days, it was fun. There were so many people, and the place where we did classes at the restaurant La Bodega, the atmosphere was different. It was kind of a class, but it's a social. Okay, this I have to say, Kadancia is different where you always try to create the social environment so that we can get as close as what the reality is. You teach us lessons and stuff, but I always feel, because you used to do socials after class straight away at that place, that actually gives a lot of push for your students actually. Yes. Straight away after class, what do? They practice lah. If you don't do the socials, you don't know where they're going to practice. So that was actually, if you could still continue with that, it would be so brilliant, because it benefited me and a lot of my friends as well that grew in the dance with me. I love the way how, I know sometimes it's really difficult when you have a big class, but I also know we were beginners. Then maybe I was like, too big a class, she's not looking at me, you know. But then I realized afterwards, as when we progress, then that's when you and Marco and Puan will get into more details. Then I also understand if you go detailed from the beginning, then the fun is out and nobody's gonna come back. So yeah, thank you. They show us fun first, then the business is later. Yes. And I'm still here after growth spurts. I mean, suddenly, I can do this since when, you know? So it's been, but a lot more this than this. So it's good. Yeah, you guys are doing a good job.
Thank you.
Beginners or not, please go to festivals with the mindset that you are open to grab anything you want. But don't expect anything. Like, you know, they have workshops, go to the workshops. You may pick up something. You don't pick up everything. There's no way you can pick up everything, but you can pick up certain things. So don't be saying, I don't want to waste my money to go to festival. I'm not that level. I don't understand. Why should I do it? Or you go to the workshop, say, I already know this. Why should I take it? No, babe. You know, you don't know, it will always be beneficial for you. Always. Basics. Not, you know? I invite you to come and try. If you love watching us dance, that means there's something in you. That means you enjoy dance. So if you have just a little spark, give it a try. Just give yourself a chance. Or 2 or 3. And then you get addicted. Like me. So yes, please try, give dance a chance because it gives a holistic benefit to you in your personal growth, in your health life, in everything, in your social life too. So it's holistic. It depends what your intention is, yeah? Thank you for having me, Ivy.